In order to move forward, we are seemingly going to take a few steps backwards and look at some squiggly lines, or the more proper way of saying it, contour lines. So here I am now drawing some blind contour, and I'll be telling you more about what blind contour is in just a moment. These pencil wanderings that you're seeing may look similar to some of your mark-making lines from Lesson 1. Contour lines are created by following what you see with your eyes and transferring this experience to your piece of paper. They are lines that represent a meeting place or edge. In real life, there is no such thing as line or outlines that surround things. There are various objects and living things or masses, and they each take up their own space. These masses all have meeting places with each other and the space around them, where one thing ends and another begins. It might be where an object physically meets another object and is simply visually touching in your line of sight. It might be where an object is meeting the space around it. When we draw, these meeting places are often translated as outlines, as you're seeing here. However, we are looking to see more than just outlines in our contour drawings. These meeting places are not just about the outside edges of masses, but also can be found within. Here we see the contour lines that are on the interior, on the inside of this couch. We see all the creases on the couch's left arm. The human form is a great example. We have bone and muscle that is showing through in various parts of the body, and we're able to see the evidence of these in what is shown. There are masses and masses within masses, all of which can be followed by our eyes. A great way to help you let go and really look at the meeting places that you see is to draw without looking at your piece of paper. This is called blind contour drawing, and in some ways it's a little breather from the lessons and the exercises that we've been doing, as you don't need to worry at all about creating anything that looks correct or that looks realistic. Here now are some examples. Blind contour forces you to let go of the outcome and focus on the present and seeing what is before you. So here I am now drawing some blind contour. I'm not looking at my piece of paper, I'm just solely focused on what I'm looking at. Here's a quick shot of my little setup of what I'm drawing. And our approach here is somewhat similar to when we drew our irregular shapes from an earlier lesson, where we're just following with our eyes and following around what we see and just letting our hand move and capture that path, that wandering path. So I'm going to speed it up here just a bit. That way you can see more of what I'm drawing without having to wait around forever. Don't worry about what your drawing looks like. Just stay focused on what you see. Let your hand flow loosely around your paper as you draw. Play around with using the point or the side of the pencil, as you see I'm doing here, just as we did with our first lesson with mark making, and let it be a reflection of what you see. Are you seeing something that has a harder, sharper edge or a softer, looser edge? And don't think about it too much, just sort of guess and focus on the present and capturing what you see with your eyes. So good luck with your blind contour lines. Draw some squiggles.